34. You know, it's hard for me to believe, but it's been 6 years since the country music world was rocked by the untimely death of one of its greatest singers. Whitley began as an acclaimed bluegrass musician, but the honky-tonk side of him soon took over. His Lefty Frizzell-influenced music led Keith to 4 #1 hits, and although Whitley's career ended much too soon, he produced some of the most enduring country songs ever. Tonight, American Skyline remembers Keith Whitley.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you welcome Mr. Keith Whitley?
To see Keith Whitley on the stage of the Grand Ole Opry was to see him at the top of his game. Here he was singing his #1 song, Don't Close Your Eyes, on country's most sacred stage. Who knew? This would be the last time many fans saw him alive, because within a year, he was dead.
I know you love me a long time ago.
The short, brilliant career of Keith Whitley began when he was a boy of 8, as he sang his first song on the radio in Charleston, West Virginia. He'd come from the East Kentucky town of Sandy Hook, population 500, and never roamed far from the bluegrass state. Keith and fellow Kentuckian Ricky Skaggs formed a band when they were just teenagers. They called themselves the East Kentucky Mountain Boys. Within a few years, Keith was one of Ralph Stanley's Clinch Mountain Boys. Through his Nashville years of the late 70s and early 80s, Keith climbed the charts with songs like Miami, Miami, and I've Got the Heart for You.
I've got the heart for you, one that's guaranteed to always be true. If you're looking for the real thing, I've got the heart for you.
Now that he was one of the shining stars of new country, Keith honored his old Kentucky home in the video for one of his biggest hits.
Homecoming '63, I was so proud you went with me.
Like the grown-up high schooler in the song who can't wait to show off his date, Whitley beamed with pride to include his bride in the video. He'd married Opry royalty, Lorrie Morgan, whose father George was a member long before Lorrie was asked to join the Opry as its youngest member. The newlyweds recorded some duets together and shared a secret with Shotgun Red.
I'm going to be having a baby.
All right, a member of the Whitley family. I suppose this little guy or girl is going to sing both parts at the same time.
But the baby couldn't chase away the demons that haunted Keith Whitley, and the escape he sought in a whiskey bottle would take its toll when he was but 33. Keith Whitley was with us such a short time, yet his songs live on in his recordings and those cut by other stars in country and pop tribute albums.
Just hold me tight when you love me true, and don't close your eyes. Thank you.